Joining us now, surveillance Dow Jones Industrial Average correspondent, John Ferro. You texted me last night, and I fell off my chair.
I knew you'd want to talk about this.
I was just like Paul. Wait a minute, Amazon's not in the Dow?
Only the most disruptive retailer since Walmart, the last 20 years or so, wasn't in there.
I've interviewed these people before. It's a new world. I'm thunderstruck how slow they are in adapting to the new world.
It's not just the composition of this index, it's how these stocks are weighted.
Right.
I'm not signed in
I
with
looked at the
Bloomberg
math,
right now,
it's
but
terrible.
I remember the numbers off the top of my head. I think United Health is the number one weighting, close to 9% of the Dow. Take a look at what Apple is.
I know.
Apple's at about 3%. So United Health has 3x the weighting on the Dow than a company with 5 to 6 times the market cap of it. Can you make sense of that?
And its pricing as well. I mean, United Healthcare is at $500 a share. And basically what the Dow people, S&P Global, are saying is if you don't split, our index is more distorted.
So, Tom, I think there's about 3 problems. I could probably list a ton more with the Dow.
It's radio. We don't have time for 3
The
problems.
composition is 1. The weightings is another. It's not a market cap weighted index. We all know that. And 3, I think passive flows are a big, big part of why I don't talk about the Dow anymore. I understand and respect the history of the Dow. I understand and respect it. I know for a lot of people, it's what they want to hear. They want to hear TK say the Dow is up or down 20, 50 points, whatever that means.
It's comforting.
I called it earlier this morning, Tom, boomer radio. This is what I think about the Dow. The Dow, to me, is a weather forecast for a town nobody lives in anymore.
Oh,
we heard that this morning. We heard that from Index Fund.
It's a weather forecast for a town nobody lives in anymore. And this brings up point 3, passive flows. It's all to the S&P 500. It's not to the Dow. So when you're listening to a program like this and you hear TK go, the Dow is up by 50 points, what does that actually mean to you if you're not invested in it? It doesn't really mean much at all.
How about I got to get this in. I mean, because we got to get to Joe Matthew. He's having a tantrum over there because he's not getting airtime. And the answer here is over at S&P Global, when they're sitting there asleep trying to amend the Dow, this is how they're thinking.
Halfback passes to the center. Back to the wing. Back to the center. Center holds it.
Why do I still appear on this program if you're going to do this to me every single time?
Back to wing. Back to center.
Center holds it.
There we go. There they are restructuring the Dow. When did they get rid of Cisco and Intel, Paul?
Right.
Paul, no, you're better at this than we are.
I'm at the weightings. They're just slow.
They're under 1%.
They're just slow. But
can we talk about China briefly and less of the Dow?
Yeah, 30 seconds, China.
We need to talk about this. China is effectively, based on our reporting, banning net selling of stocks in the first 30 minutes of trading and the last 30 minutes of trading.
Apart.
I think this is one of the biggest stories on the planet right now. The fact that the world's second largest economy is struggling to put a floor under its market, is unwilling to address the causes of the problems they've got, and keeps going after the symptoms, which is international market. Tom, FDI has collapsed into China. Absolutely collapsed. You've talked about it a million times.
Yesterday.
There are investors abroad that now consider it uninvestable, and the latest moves overnight, according to our reporting, I find just absolutely remarkable.
Tell your people we'd love to have you back again. We need to talk seriously about Christian Horner. I mean, the Formula One season.
Not great, eh?
It's just blown up.
They need to sort that out and sort that out fast.
John Ferro, thank you so much.
TK's going to see it. Just for the record, everyone keeps asking, where's Tom? Where's Tom? He won't wake up in time.
No.
To do surveillance.
He's got the new schedule.
I'm sliding in at 6:55.
Just won't wake up in time.